Hey guys, welcome to Bushcraft Heroes. I'm Bo, this is Matt. Today we are going to be processing Amadou
fomentaris fungi. Horse's hoof fungus.
We'll show you the whole way up what we're going to do to make it so that it'll take a spark even better. I mean, it will take a spark now, but we'd like to do the process.
Yeah, it's an old technique, isn't it, for processing it to make it super...
Old is one word for it. Ancient.
Yeah.
Could be another one. It's very, very, very traditional way of doing this. So
we're going to collect the horse's hoof fungus. We're going to make a lye solution by making a birch bark fire and using the ash to make a lye. Soak it in the lye for an hour, and then we boil it for, some people say, a minimum of an hour. You can do longer, and then get it out, hammer it out, dry it out, and then we'll start a fire with it, hopefully. Awesome. Let's get stuck into it.
Ew. Horse's hoof fungus can be found growing on lots of different trees, but we spotted some growing on some birch. You can see them here. We're sawing this tree down anyway for firewood for the evening, and we can get a couple of mushrooms out of it too.
And it begins.
So, we have collected a couple of the horsehoof fungus. Here we go.
They were on the birch, weren't they?
They were on the birch that we've just taken down. The Amadou is actually found. It'd be easier if I cut this in half. As you can see here, this orangey material, and I have some in true Blue Peter fashion, some that I've already processed. So this, you'll see, lays underneath this skin here.
Yeah,
so
it's the same as this stuff here. You just cut that out from that inside bit. You don't actually want this stuff in the middle, it's just the very outside orange layer.
I wouldn't shave that way, I would shave
down.
Down.
Like
so
this?
You've got something to press against.
Yeah. So down like that,
Yeah.
And it's just the very outside bit you take off?
Well, down to where you can see the orange coming through, right? The Amadou.
Right. Wow, it's quite tough, isn't it?
It's tough, yeah. It's a tough old stuff.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's surprisingly tough.
This was actually surprisingly harder than it looked. The outside skin of the horse's hoof mushroom is extremely, extremely tough. It's like trying to cut through a wet sponge or something. My knife's sharp enough to pop hairs at the moment, but so difficult to get through it all.
So you can see it just starting to appear there. This is the stuff that we're after, this felt-like layer on the very outside of the fungus. Yeah, just under the skin. Feels almost like leather. Is that good?
Yeah, bits like that's fine. Look, I'm just gonna.
I
think I just got carried away. You know how it is. You know how it is. Hi guys.
So we've got our birch bark fire base set up, and I want to really try out these new strikers that Martin made for us last time, because I still haven't successfully got a bit of char lit. I have a nice little bird's nest here with some birch bark and some feather sticks. So I'm hoping today's the day that I can get this done. So up to the sky, right?
Mm-hmm. We in business? Beautiful.
Business.
We go.
So from the birch that we felled, there was plenty of birch bark. So I've got a good pouch of it there to get this guy going. Got some spruce boughs. You know how much I love spruce boughs.
We're trying not to use too much of anything but birch though.
Yeah.
Because we want the ash from this to be mainly birch wood for our
lye solution.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So that's what we're looking for there, guys. That nice white ash. We'll wait until this is burned out, then we'll collect it up.
Okay guys, so we have made a birch bark fire. I have collected a little bit of ash from that fire, and now I'm going to put it in this pot, and then I'm going to add water to this pot, then add the Amadou to this pot and let it soak for an hour. And then we'll boil it for an hour, then take it out and we'll go from there.
Okay. So as you can see, guys, we've got the old Amadou boiling in the lye. It's been boiling for coming on an hour. So we're going to take it out soon and dry it out, right?
Yeah, just leave it to dry.
Just leave it to dry.
Pound it first with the hammer or the back of the axe.
Right.
Or a piece of wood.
Right.
Hammer it out to kind of separate the fibers so that when it dries, it's really fluffy.
Okay.
So just gonna.
Looks leathery.
Yeah. We'll see.
So Amadou's just drying in the sun.
Well, it was.
It was drying in the sun, now it's just drying. Okay guys, so it's been a couple of months since we've filmed that stuff you've just seen about processing the Amadou. It's dried out thoroughly now, and it's been sat in Beau's Tinder pouch for a good couple of months drying out. We're going to now show you exactly how to get it going with a flint and steel and start a fire with the Amadou.
So something that I found was actually using the flint, which something about this, I don't know whether it's true, but made me feel like that would be what they would have been using to do when this was first being used, is using something like a flint, or, you know,
To fluff it up.
yeah, to kind of get this.
Help it take that spark a little bit easier.
Because this flint, you know, these bits of carbon that are flying off of the the flint and steel, they're not that hot. It's not like a ferro rod.
Yeah.
You know, this is a whole different game.
That looks awesome.
So,
let's give that a go.
Let's give that a go.
So what you want to do, guys, is put the Amadou right on top of the flint, right on top of the bit you want to strike it. So as you strike down with the striker, all those sparks are going to be going straight into that lovely fluffy Amadou. So I'm going to give it a go and hopefully get it going with a bird's nest and get a fire going so we can cook some lunch. And there you go. See that? There she goes. So now I'm going to get that in my Tinder bundle and try and blow her into flames. Got a bit of a makeshift Tinder bundle today. Bit of dried grass, bit of old man's beard.
I'm just going to take a little bit of this cattail that I've got, put it right around there.
Slide straight to the camera.
Nice. There you go, guys.
Amadou.
And the reason that I love that so much is that Amadou is in such abundance here, and you know, char cloth doesn't grow on trees. You'd run out of things to char, like cloth to char eventually in the wilderness, so I really like that it's sustainable and you can find it and process it out here and never run out. That's great.
So, yeah, that's Amadou. That's the first time we've really done that all the way through.
Yeah.
Really like it. It's like quite a satisfying way of making
so
a fire.
satisfying. I just don't see the point in why would you take a flint and steel out there, like this prehistoric thing, and then take man-made char cloth with you? It seems totally stupid.
Well, I understand why you would, because it's easier, and if you want to learn, and that's great, then it's good. It's good to get your practice in, but it's also really good to try these old techniques with the mushrooms and drying them out. Also, it took me some time back at home to figure out how much you need to process it before you even try and get it to catch a spark.
Yeah, fluffing it up with the flint and really helped.
And really taking your time with that part, getting it really good, and then finding a piece of flint before you put the Amadou on top, finding a really sharp edge that's sending sparks first, and then applying the Amadou, and then it's just do all the work before. It's like with making a fire. It's like with everything.
Preparation is king.
Totally. It just helps everything.
Yeah.
If you actually do that too, then send us pictures or clips or whatever to our Facebook.
Yeah.
That would be great. With even just some photos of you doing it or collecting.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. We'd love to see that. So if you like the video, leave a like or a comment. If you haven't subscribed, do that.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.